Hello, I'm Ted Klainer, Senior Director of Capital Development at Harborview. I'd like to welcome you to the Harborview TED Talks Bond video series. We're going to take you on a journey as we progress through our bond program, showing you how we plan and design and build our new campus. So let's go on this bond journey together. Come on, right this way. Come on, this way. Today, we're out here on Harborview's helipads, and we're going to be talking to the staff at Airlift Northwest about our program. Have a chat with one of our pilots. Come on out, Dave.
You bet.
Cool.
Good morning, Dave Adams. I'm one of the pilots here at Airlift.
Dave, show us around the helicopter and give a little insight of what happens here at the helicopter.
Well, this is an EC-135. It's designed and trained to be flown by one pilot. We have one set of controls up front for the pilot. We always fly single pilot. We can carry 2 crew and 1 patient, and then we'll pick up the patient. Both nurses will transfer to the back with the patient on the stretcher, and then the pilot will fly to the destination and the drop-off.
Cool. So could you show us a little bit of how patients come in, get loaded into the helicopter?
We've got 2 seats for the crew and the stretcher. And then as far as loading the patient in the stretcher, that's all done from the back here in what we call the clamshell doors. Then it's relatively simple. It just comes in and out. Normally one person can do that.
So how many flight nurses work for Airlift?
More than 100 of us.
Wow.
Around.
And how long have you been with Airlift Northwest?
We're relatively green. I've just been here 4 years. I'd be 5.
Relatively green at 4 years and 5 years.
I'd say once you hit 20 or 30, then you're an experienced airlift nurse.
That's really, that is really impressive. That's a testament to who we are at UW Medicine. That's really awesome. What's the furthest reach you've gone for one of your missions or flights? How far have you traveled?
We're both on the float team, so we travel to all the bases here at Airlift, and we both fly up at, like, say, Juneau up in Southeast Alaska.
Uh-huh.
And then sometimes our reach can be even farther when we contract out for a larger aircraft. So the farthest I've done is to pick up an ECMO patient in Oahu and bring that back to our UW.
Wow, that's impressive. So where did you start? Where did you start your career? Did you start working in the hospital, or how does that work?
Yeah, we actually both of our previous positions were here at Harborview Emergency Department.
Okay.
And I think, that's a testament to the streamlined UW Medicine clinical excellence.
So have you had any situations where you've had to fly in some rough weather, or is weather always a challenge, or when do you guys, how does that work out for you?
Yeah, absolutely. We control all the variables we can in training and preparation and making sure our equipment and our aircraft are always ready to go. We can't control the weather.
Yeah.
So there have been times where we've been on flights with the patient on board and the weather has turned, and we just are able to adapt and stay flexible in order to get them where they're safely need to go.
Okay. Yeah, have you had to, how many times have you flown in the middle of the night in rough weather? Do you hear?
More than I'd like.
More than you like? Yeah.
Hi, I'm Jeff Richey. I'm the Chief Air Medical Officer for Airlift Northwest. I actually started out as a medical assistant over at UW Medical Center in 1990. And I have been with UW Medicine for going on really 36 years. Airlift Northwest was started back in 1982 from our founder, Dr. Michael Kopis, who was actually a founder along with Dr. Cobb for Medic One here in Seattle. And he started Airlift Northwest based off a fire in Sitka, Alaska, where 3 children were injured from a house fire.
Okay.
And he came back and started us, and it was really has grown over the last several decades. We are really access. We provide access into tertiary and quaternary hospitals, and that's what we have here at Harborview Medical Center. And back when I was flying, we were going to Southeast Alaska to Montana bringing patients in. So we are the arm of UW Medicine, and something that I always say to people is we want to be able to bring the UW Medicine care to the bedside, and we do that through Airlift Northwest.
This is the busiest helipad in the state of Washington. There are more flights that land here than anywhere else, including Joint Base Lewis McChord. So it's pretty impressive. So how many flights do we have a year?
So I would say just on patient flights, we're flying around close to probably 2,000 landings here. So we'll drop the flight team off, they'll go into Harborview, the pilot, so that we're always mission ready. We'll go down to Boeing Field, refuel, come back and pick up the team. So when we're headed back to the base, if a fire department or EMS agency or a hospital calls, we can say, yeah, we'll be there in 10 minutes. So it gives us a faster response to the community and EMS and to be able to respond to the patient's needs.
And for the bond program and the new tower that's going to be built right next door, we're going to be planning for future capabilities on top of the building. But this will be an asset that we'll have in place for many years to come.
Yeah, this is really exciting for us, the bond project.
The future looks bright for Airlift Northwest, I'd say that.
Thank you.
And thanks everyone for watching our video, and we'll see you next time.